Good morning, everybody. Good morning. The link has been dropped for anybody that would like to come up and voice their opinion. I have to work through the hours that I can because, baby, Joe has been up and has been stimming really bad lately. Not sure what's bothering him, but we're trying to be on it. Actually, he's coming down with the cold. If it's not a cold, it's definitely his allergy. So, you know me, always on top of it, trying to figure it out. If I want, who will, right? So yeah, good morning to everybody. I hope everybody slept well. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Anyway, if you would like to come up, like I said, the link has been posted, and let's come up and talk about it. Um, I'm sorry, I'm a little sidetracked. Just give me a minute to get it back on track. Plus, it's early, random round with cheer early in the morning. I like to come out early. Actually, I'm late because I really like to come out about 4 something. But yeah, it is what it is. Good morning, everybody. You hear that flapping in the background, in which is I have my kitchen window open and the wind is whipping and dipping out there, baby. And I do mean whipping and dipping. Feels amazing from here. But anyway, again, I hope everybody slept well. Safe travels to, fro, and in between work, school, whatever you got going on this morning, right? Right. But anyway, whether anybody hit the link or not, I'm still gonna talk about it. Period. Point blank. Shout out to the Bushwatchers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for choosing me. Shout out to my A1s from day ones. I appreciate you so very, very much. Thank you for the love. Oh. Hmm. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, y'all, we are going to talk about it this morning. Just give me a little while to get everything set up and together over here because I'm over here trying to do two, three things at one time. I'm cooking on the stove. I got my other phone in my hand texting my friend. It's just a lot going on. But thank you guys for your patience, your kindness, and your generosity. But yeah, anywho, so y'all already know I got my coffee. Yes, honey, I'm sipping and kipping. Mm, 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 mm. So it's a lot going on over there to the Crab and Tower household, baby. The video has been posted. If you guys did not see it, before you listen over here, you probably want to go take a look. I don't look over there very often anymore, like I said, because I don't give the commentary like I used to. So yeah, I don't go looking anymore, but that just so happened to pop up. And I just so happened to see it. You can literally see her distress. Um, And she kept saying, this is what happens, when you're a content creator, and this and that and that and this, and um, I don't know. Like I say, it ain't what you do. I guess it's just how you do it. Uh, Me personally, if they knock, I'm gonna let them in because I mean, what I got to hide. Now, if you have the right to refuse, that's fine too. Um, but me personally, I don't know if it's because I keep a clean house and or a decent house. I don't know if she's just sick of it because she say it's been going on, it's been happening, and she hadn't, posted it and or reported it to her YouTube. So this time I guess it was a little different. I guess she's a little fed up. Uh, but I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm asking anybody if it was you, would you open the door? Would you refuse services? Would you feel like you have something to hide? Because I don't. I would be like, what? Somebody sent you in? Oh, okay, come in. Actually, I've had them call before. Uh, on me, this is when my 23-year-old was probably about 17, right before 16, 17. And it was just malicious. And the lady came in and I went to opening the cabinets in the refrigerator for her. That lady came in my living room and I had different stuff. I didn't have this stuff that I have in here now, but I've always had nice things because I don't believe in living in poverty. And the lady was just like, ma'am, you ain't got to do all that. She was like, I've been in thousands of homes. I could tell what's going on. And I was like, well, this is her room. And this was pre-Joe. This was before I even had Joe. I possibly could have been pregnant with Joe. I want to say no, a little before I got pregnant with Joe, rather. Anyway, they never came out again. I don't know. I guess it's just your attitude towards the people. I guess it's how you treat the people when they come out. I don't know. She wasn't um she didn't have an attitude with me, so I didn't have an attitude with her. And actually, if you want me to be quite honest, I was cooking some pinto beans with, I never forget it, some smoked neck bones and some fat meat in them. And she was like, man, I don't mean no harm, but what is it? And I had just not too long put some cold Cokes. This when I was in my Coke era. I don't drink Cokes like that anymore. I had put some cold Cokes in the freezer. I fixed that lady some beans, some cornbread, and a cold Coke. Yeah, the rest was history. But however, I didn't have anything to hide. So some people can be on the defense about it and say, well, if she didn't feel like opening her door, she didn't have to. It's harassment at this point. Look, I get it from all angles, right? I understand from every point, because if she had been out probably more than once, I'd have probably been a little piece too, right? I'm just being honest about the situation. I'd probably be a little upset too. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, she also made the comment that she know how this goes. They'll probably come back in the middle of the night. And I also heard that the people can go to the school because she refused and get the kids from school. Now, see, this is when your mouth comes back to bite your behind. Remember, she said even if CPS did take the children, if the folks did take the kids, what did she say? She didn't want her family to have them, right? Okay. So you mean to tell me that you would let your kids be in that type of care just because other people, stranger care, just because you don't want them with your family? This is crazy. We're going to see how this plays out. Again, as a mother, I hope she can pull it together and keep it together because it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, I mean, some things we bring on ourselves, uh, and it's just what it is. You be on here talking crazy to people, thinking you can say anything about people, talking about their kids, trying to make other mothers who are struggling feeling less than, and this and that. So yeah, Sometimes it's just gonna be your karma. Sometimes it's just gonna be your turn. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. We just gotta sit back and see how it's gonna play out. She's probably not gonna keep us updated anymore because I'm sure people didn't really call since she posted it. You know how that goes. She posted it, so people that really don't like her probably didn't call again. And mind y'all, it couldn't just be one person. It has to be several people who probably been calling. Ain't no telling who all that girl that made mad. Honestly, y'all. Um, you can't just pinpoint it. Ain't no telling who all that girl that made mad. So hey, it is what it is. All I can tell her is I hope you keep a clean house. You don't post all that roach stuff and all that stuff that you be posting on YouTube, letting people know you got a house full of roaches and etc. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Sometimes too much can just be too much, and what you got going on in your house, yeah, you don't have to do all of it. It's not that serious for real. But you can't tell another grown woman what to do. So it is what it is, you know. She choose to keep posting that she got roaches. She choose to keep posting that her house is that filthy. Then yeah, people are gonna continue to call. Yeah. And, I don't know if she's been in her manic state or what have you. But yeah. See, that's when the stuff you post online goes wrong, right? You can't be on here showing people that type of stuff and then expecting for people not to say anything. When you showing people how filthy your house is, you want to do a clean with me. If I did a clean with me, y'all would be like, girl, that ain't even hardly that much to you know what I'm saying, clean up. You know, this and that, baby. She do a clean with me. Now she need a let's rebuild the house with me. That's what kind of filth she got going on over there. She need to let's rebuild the house with me. Cause that's ridiculous. And I always say that any man that can lay with a woman like that was nasty himself. Y'all know my take on it. It ain't gonna never change. I promise you. I judge men by the type of women that they date. I'm sorry, I do. They judge us by any and everything. So I most definitely judge men by the type of woman that they choose and the type of woman that they date. And anytime I would have seen a man like him with a woman like her, according to the things that she posts, y'all, honestly, I talk that crap, I wouldn't even look his way. But you know one thing about Miss Sherry, I get that money. Excuse me. Prime example. Now, did she just post a text thread? But now that I think about it, child, that was probably her texting herself from Wood phone because she'll do anything to make somebody feel like he's just so in love with her and he just love in and everything about her. That was probably her texting herself from the man phone, child. It probably wasn't even him at all. But you know, she'll do anything to make herself feel important, honey. So yeah, it is what it is. But now, with that being said, as well, that still, even if it was her texting herself from his phone, guess what? It's tasteless. It's classless. Knowing that you have children, that's another reason why people be calling. When you do stuff like that, knowing that you have people watching you, knowing that people don't really care for you, why would you even post something that personal between you and your husband of that magnitude? And you know you got kids, you do TikToks, all kind of stuff with other people, kids on here. That's so tasteless. That I just want to know what kind of mother is that allows their children to see and hear that type of stuff from another content creator. You understand what I'm saying? It's not children's, it's not kid friendly, you know? But hey, to each his own. It is what it is. Um, I don't know. I just think they had a lot to do with it as well. But no, then she said that this had been happening and she hadn't just been running to YouTube and posting about it. So it's been happening. She said this was the second time in almost a week. So they were back out. And this was my first time hearing Wood say anything in the background. He was making clear sentences. He wasn't giving yellow bus sentences, baby. He wouldn't give the special. He wasn't giving the special hall need sentences. He was actually making some sentences. So, yay! I'm proud of it. And from the way his truck was parked, he had just got there. She had called him and he had just pulled up. She was just in the house with her kids or whatever. But now the question does pose and remain, and I can see them wanting to know who watches your kids while you are gambling and doing etc. Now, with this being said, I'm not saying that she should not have a personal and or private life, that she can't go out and do her thing, gamble. She can do whatever she want to do. But I'm supposing that the people want to know, okay, well, who's watching your children? Who's watching your children while you making all this content and doing this and doing that and etc. So the people, they want to know, and you can't be mad at the people for wanting to know who is it that is watching your kids, who is it that is taking care of your kids while you out doing all this here and doing all that there. And that's what she said. That's what they were coming out about. She said they come out about something new, and it was in pertaining to watching the kids. Basically, the people wanted to know who was watching the kids. So hey, it is what it is. In this situation, I don't know. I don't know who watches their kids. She shares, but I guess she don't share that much, right? Yeah, but like I said, she shares, but I guess she ain't sharing that much, honey. But yeah, y'all, that's my little take on everything. We're gonna see how this plays out. Again, knowing her, she's probably not gonna do too much talking about it anymore on here. I see where she posted that it is legal for you to record your CPS worker. It's like you always trying to prove something. At this point in the game, where the people are harassing you, why is it important to post that it is okay to record your worker? You need to be focusing on something else. I'm sure you need to be somewhere with a broom, a dustpan, a mop, a sweep it, a grab it, anything in your hand, cleaning up their filthy house. So when they do bombard or come back through the middle of the night or whatever, that your house is clean. Light them candles that you like to light over that filth and funk and get it done. Cause it's absolutely ridiculous though the way that you keep that house. I'm just telling you. Good God Almighty. All those rooms full of trash and it's just horrible. And then your kids are of age. My son, 5, I make him clean up, pick it up, get it up out my floor, put it in the trash. You have to teach children. You can't just expect for them to just know. And of course they don't just know, because y'all got to understand they not used to seeing their mother clean up. Duh. They don't know. Why? Because they're not being taught. Children are to be led and taught. So, I mean, what do you expect from them, even at their age? I don't know. It's just a messed up situation. Now, do I think that the kids need to be taken? No. I think she's an immature mother. Like I said, I think that she's an immature mother. I think that she got a whole lot of growing up to do. And I think that she needs to pipe down. Some people were saying she has been acting manic. Again, I'm not over there like that. So I can't say. I think I may go take a look back and check and see. Some people are saying she suffers from mental illness. Well, look at her mama. Look at TC. You can tell that it's definitely a mental illness streak going on. That's a given. Cause she definitely got some stones and rocks unturned with her. And that's a fact. She get on here and try to pretend to be so sweet. I see I'm talking about Tisa taking pictures with the people down there to the Tampa Hard Rock casino And baby, look at that, I ran into this child, please. On the right night, and the right cigar, and the right cocktail, aka Church Lady Teasy. Child, she be knocking them and beating them and dragging all over the floor, just like she did them two lesbian girls. Yeah, never forget. Child, please. You can fake him with everybody else, but child, you ain't faking it with me, because who remembers Miss Cherry? Yeah, I remember how you was beating and whooping on them girls. I remember how we got to see your dreads and this and that. And I'm so tired of seeing that alienation, big puff ball ass shit on her head. I don't know what to do. I'm so tired of seeing them damn raps. What you gonna have dreads for and don't never want to show them? They're supposed to be pretty, nice, neat, and etc. That depends on what you into. If you're into wigs, they're supposed to be flat. They're supposed to be pretty, nice, neat, and etc. If I had dreads, guess what? My dreads gonna be pretty. Always being able to show my scalp. You understand what I'm saying? There are hairstyles that you can put dreads in. I'm so sick of seeing them ugly wraps on the top of her head. Now it's her donkey she riding. That's fine. It's her crown, her hair. So that's fine, right? But yeah, you can you can just tell from her mother that yeah, it's definitely a streak of mental illness going on, and that's a fact. That's the truth. That is the truth. It is definitely a streak of mental illness for sure. And hey, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, let me see. I need some. Uh, yeah, y'all, but it's just crazy how wait a minute. It's just crazy how people act like they don't be seeing it and they don't understand what's going on, because it's most definitely going on. It all stems with her mother. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I do. I think it all stems with her mother. I think her mother is pretty much to blame for a whole lot of it that's going on with her. A mother is gonna always come out here and defend their child. Don't get it twisted. I'm sorry. I just believe it. I believe that a mom is most definitely gonna come out and defend her kid, no matter what's going on, as she should. I'm not saying that she should, because I most definitely would when it comes to my baby. Child, I'm still getting messages and stuff. Child, early in the morning. Baby, go to bed. Get somebody else to do it. Yeah, okay, y'all. Let me focus back on what I'm saying, child, because I'm trying to do 2, 3 things again at one time. So purchase, that's your paper information. Okay. But yeah. But hey, it is what it is. Her donkey, she ride it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. She has to cut the smoke and mirrors, leave people alone on the internet. Did y'all see she was in that beef on TikTok with the I think that's a stud girl. Her mama sure like to have it out when it comes to these stud girls now, don't they? Something in the buttermilk ain't clean. And then from my understanding, they saying that the girl is a young girl. And when I went and looked, I was like, yeah, that's a child up under her, and you beefing with a kid. Like, really? Seriously? Yeah, it's just a lot. See all that stuff behind that bag, that Kurt bag, and this and that. And then in this child, that's why you see what you posted about fellatio. Yeah, who wants to give you anything? I wouldn't want your name to be endorsed and brand by anything that I got going on either. Had I been Kurt, when you posting stuff like that, it's tasteless, it's classless. It should be staying in your bedroom with you and your husband. And let's not mention that you have a child on here. See, that's why they keep calling them folks on you. All you can think is, tell her I don't care. Tell her I don't care. Okay, we don't care when they come knocking and beating down your door and at your children's school. Then make sure you keep that same attitude. Don't care when they come knocking and beating down your door, because what you do is so classless and so tasteless. And as a mother, you shouldn't be on here talking about all that. Especially having a child who is a content creator on here, all his friends he go to school with, and etc. It's downright deplorable. It's downright despicable. Why? Because you're a mother. What part of that you don't understand? Texting yourself from Wood Phone trying to make yourself feel good, baby. I ain't never seen a woman who wants somebody to know she's being touched so bad. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Baby, if I came out here and talked about being touched, child, this whole platform will be going a whole nother direction for me and for you. Child, please. Because I got some stories to tell, but is that anybody's business? Huh? No, really. Is that anybody's business? No. That's not your business what I got going on and how I got going it on. No. I'm just gonna tell you what it is, what it ain't, what I'm putting up with, what I'm not. And I'm standing on that, period, point blank. I do not care. I don't. But when you're the aggressive, dominant male in the relationship, and she acts just like a man, because that's something that a man would do, because a mother who is concerned, and a loving mother would never post nothing like that online knowing that she got children. And not just whether it's one child or 10. She wouldn't post something like that online because there's nobody's business. I'm sure every woman under the sound of my voice and man touching and getting touched, right? Okay, cool. Is that my business? Am I asking y'all to post in the chat when the last time you did this, and what he said and what she said, and was it good and this and that? No, that's not your business. I'm a mother for one. Obviously everybody touches and gets touched, right? Right. Does that have to be broadcast over the whole United States of America via social media? No. It's tacky. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. It doesn't make any sense. It's screaming insecure. Insecure. I am insecure. That's sad. It's right down sad. But hey, to each his own. Child, it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. If she like it, I love it. Her donkey, like I said, she can ride it. Sometimes we put ourselves in the most awkward of positions. We do. And this is all of us. Sometimes we put ourselves in the most awkward of positions, but in life, you got to learn to do better. And I really want to see her do better. I'm sorry, I do. She has the skills to make meals. She does. But again, your attitude determines your altitude. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it right there. Until you do better as a woman, as a mother towards your children and the things you post, you're going to keep getting this. Reference back to that post that you made texting yourself from your husband's phone. That's exactly why the people will continue to beat and knock down your door. And not only that, reference back to how you always posting buying roach spray and roach this and roach that and roach this. You don't show people certain things in your home. You don't do that knowing that you got a house full of kids and you're not ashamed to show how pathetic, nasty, filthy, deplorable that their house is. That's absolutely sad. Your house so filthy that you can write names with a finger on the wall. You got to do better. You have to do better for your children. Y'all have a good morning.